Good morning. Welcome to day 37, May 13th, 2024. About to head to the Privy and then get moving shortly. All right, it's about 6 o'clock. We're finishing up our coffee. You see the sun starting to pop off. Yeah, good sight. The trash can was nice. My second cup of coffee was my 40-second boil on the propane, and it's empty. So we got 42 boils, which is I think what we got the first one in Idlewild. And because it's a trash can and it's empty, I can huck it here, so that's one less thing to carry. We are going to probably do 18 to 19 miles, somewhere like that. We're gonna have a long water carry, but that's okay. And yeah, I'm gonna finish this coffee, delayer, and get moving. All right, so we're headed back down to the PCT. Good time for a quick aches and pains report. The lower two ribs on the left side are still tender, but I'm getting more range of motion every day. Moving around in the tent is getting a little less painful every day. So that's very good news. For whatever reason, I keep banging my left shin where I had a deeper cut. I banged it on the picnic table seat this morning. I just can't get a break with that cut on the shin, but it's healing nicely, scabbing over. Probably in another week it'll be totally fine. So I just keep putting Neosporin on it every couple days, letting it air out, just keeping an eye on it. Looks good. So that's that. Other than that, my left little toe was like somehow the nail or something. There was just a little bit of irritation and redness and some very little bleeding, so it's like just rubbing the wrong way somehow. So there wasn't much of a nail on it, but I cut the nail as best I could, and we'll see if that helps. And just like that, we're back on the PCT. All right, we're just getting started, probably about a half hour in. We're looking for that mile 500 coming soon. 500 continuous miles on the Pacific Crest Trail. Amazing. All right, we're taking a quick pack break at around 5,400 feet. We're gonna climb a few more 100 feet and then it'll be all down from there. I'm almost debating, I know it's a bad idea, but I might do it anyway. This hiker town place I told you about. The comments from Far Out are hilarious. I wouldn't get a room or anything. There are many reports of various bugs on the mattresses, but you can camp there. You got to pay $20, but if there's like cold soda or beer or Gatorade nearby and it sets me up for the aqueduct the next day, I'm considering it. What's wrong with me? So it's about 14 miles away, so I got plenty of time to think about it. It could be, it's a legendary stop on the PCT. It might be worth checking out. It'll probably be noisy, crowded, maybe it'll be hot, but I might do it anyway. All right, it's getting close to 10 o'clock, so we've been going for just shy of 4 hours. We're at the top of this nice little meadow, got a nice little shady spot. Gonna air out the feet, have a little something to eat, and keep on going. This is really beautiful up here. We're losing elevation. It's getting hot. All right, it is noon. We found a nice cold flowing stream. We're gonna load up on tailwind and electrolytes. We'll probably do 1.5 liters of just recharging. I was starting to really crave some electrolytes, so this is perfect. And yeah, we'll see how much further it is to Hikertown. Less than 10 miles, I think. There were 3 thru-hikers here, 1 solo and a couple. I imagine they were at the campsite last night. So there you have it. All right, so it's about 7 miles to Hikertown. This is the last reliable water source. What I'll probably do is I'll drink 1.5 liters of this stuff here. I still have probably 1.5 liters to 2 liters of water in my hydration bladder. And I will supplement that with probably another 1 liter to 1.5 liters in my CNOC bag and put that deep in my pack so that water stays cold. So maybe about the halfway point to Hikertown, I can do another electrolyte mix. As we keep losing elevation, it just is getting hot. And when you're out, when you're not in the shade, it's hot. An exciting update to our PCT bug report. First mosquito bite of the trip. We're in the shady spot, we're near water. Here come the mosquitoes. So, yep, just got bit by one. Glad I have DEET. All right, we feel refreshed after the tailwind and the electrolytes. We got about 7 miles in the heat. I've got half a CNOC bag, so 1.5 liters. I managed to find room in my bear bin for it. I think it's gonna keep the water cold. We're gonna do an experiment and find out. All right, it's about 2 o'clock. We've been going up and down, climbing, descending. It is a scorcher. It's a hot one. Since we left the stream, we really haven't had a lot of shade. So just plugging along. Last time I looked, it was 4 miles to Hikertown. So I think we're getting close to our halfway point with the stream, where if I find, even right here, a nice windy spot, not necessarily shady, I might take a little foot break and have some more electrolytes just to make it for the final push. Success. The bear bin storage, the CNOC, putting it in there, kept the water pretty cool. It's not warmed up water, which is so nice. So we're gonna have a few cups of electrolytes, and then we got about 3 miles to Hikertown, and we'll see what that's all about. Stay tuned. All right, it's about 3:30. Just took another quick break to air out the feet. We got about 0.7 miles to Hikertown. All right, so it's 4:30. There really wasn't any shade to speak of at Hikertown, so I didn't see any reason to camp there. Lots of people there. There was regular water though, which is nice, filled up on all the water. now we're going to see if we can find a spot to camp. Perhaps with or without shade. And even if there's no shade, at least it won't be as noisy as we set up for the aqueduct tomorrow. Alright, so it's not the best campsite in the world, but we'll make it work. The aqueduct road is right up there. So there's like a nice sandy road at the same level as the aqueduct. And then there's like a dirt road that we walk that's above it. And just because there's some reports on Far Out of vehicles traveling the road, and I'm not sure which road that is. Just better to be safe than sorry and not to camp on that road in case there's vehicle traffic. So let's get this tent set up. I'm tired. Super fortunate that we have some cloud cover today, or else it'd be really hot right now. It looks like there was a closed school over on the road walk here, where there was some nice big shady trees. If the sun was really beating down hard, I probably would have taken my chances and set up camp by the road there under a tree and just hope not to get hassled. But this is even a little more stealthy, so I'll take this. If you're a small business and at the entrance you advertise cold drinks, then you better have cold drinks available. Major seal of disapproval. All right, so we are camped right at the start of the infamous LA Aqueduct section of the trail. This is the section that a lot of people night hike to try and avoid the heat. I think I'm just gonna go regular daytime and see how it goes. But I think a group of 4 that were at Hikertown, they just went out. So I think that's it's a pretty popular strategy for some to tackle it at night. So good luck to all who do that. I'll just get up early in the morning as usual, hopefully, and we'll see how far we get. Looks like we got about 16 miles to go tomorrow to get to camping and a water source. So that should be fine. Have to look at the miles we did today. I think it might be over 20 today. But yeah, overall good day, just hot. So I'm drinking some Gatorade right now and checking with a final recap in a little bit. All right, so yeah, we ended up doing just over 20 miles today. We're camped at 3,000 feet. We're just waiting for the sun to go down. It's like 6:15, and yeah, the sun is very bright, very hot, even with a little bit of cloud cover. So it's hard to do much anything until that sun goes away when there's no shade. So we're just waiting on the sun. We'll edit this video. We'll see you in the morning.